Mark 8.5 Golf R Black Edition, pure white. So let's go for a full in-depth 4K walk around of this car. These amazing images with the black, as you can see, the signature badge exclusive for the Black Edition on the new Golf R. Yeah, I'll talk to you through everything around it. I'll talk you through a little bit of reflections on my first drive on the Golf R Black Edition, which you may have seen on my channel. I'll leave a link up below. Up above, and yeah, admire these images. So this is in pure white, so it's a non-metallic paint, and with the Black Edition you obviously get the black styling pack kind of like around it, as you can see, with the black door mirrors, the black R badge. Yeah, we'll go into everything sort of further. The illuminated sort of Volkswagen lights at the front there with the bar. Yeah, looking very, very cool. But whether it's not illuminated, it is essentially blacked out. More aggressive front styling with the gloss black. And this car has the gloss black roof as well, which is actually probably the spec I would go for the Black Edition. I liked the car that I drove was the Lapis Blue with the gloss black roof. This car is pure white with a gloss black roof as well. And yeah, I think it's just more in keeping with, well, it is a Black Edition. Could you get essentially the black wheels as part of the pack as well? You get them with the Estrals, or you can upgrade it to the Varmanor wheels as well. Look absolutely stunning. They're lightweight too. And to summarize, it was just it's the best car I've driven in 2024. I absolutely loved it. So you can just about see there the black brake calipers as well. The new sort of R badge that they introduced over recent years as well, with the facelift. Really, it looks stunning, to be fair, with the photography going through here. Yeah, kindly provided to me by Volkswagen actually in 4K. So I hope you are enjoying these still images, and my narrative isn't too distracting for you. The Akrapovic exhaust is an optional extra at the back, but you can get the black exhaust pipes, which basically come with the R Black Edition. Yet to see one of those actually, and yeah, I think they look quite cool. IQ headlights come as standard as well. And that, I mean, the lighting on the whole car, it does a nice little sort of like sequential play as well. There's the Akrapovic. This is a titanium system, and I mean, for me, it's an option which is really distinctive. And right at the end of this sort of play, I'll play you the sound of this exact car with the Akrapovic going through the gears and going through everything. But I'll also just splice in the standard exhaust with the normal Mark 8.5 Golf R, just so you can get that comparison between the two. Everything's subjective, but sound even more so. And you might just prefer the tone of the normal one, save a little bit of money, or you might prefer the tone of the Akrapovic or Krapovic, and or maybe even the looks potentially as well. It's a titanium system. You've got the black R badge and the black sort of VW badge for sort of like the boot opening too. And the first Mark 8 Golf R I ever saw and drove on my channel back in 2021 was a performance pack, which you can see there with the spoiler in pure white, and it looked stunning with the 19-inch Estrals. You get like an illuminated sort of from the door, just from the window sort of shown there, and then you get the Mark 8.5 infotainment system. I have had a good play with that for the last quite a few months actually in a variety of different models. I've had no issues. The steering wheel buttons are probably the biggest change or not change. So yeah, I mean, it's very subjective. I found it had a better feel to it than a Mark 8, but I'd still probably prefer essentially the Mark 8.5's new, well, physical sort of steering wheel buttons. Bit of carbon fiber sort of shown there, which is an optional sort of like interior package that you can get, and it's real carbon fiber too. Just talking a little bit about those buttons as well. I think visually, again, subjective, I think they look better. I think it's more in keeping with the car, with the infotainment, with the sort of like everything's virtual now. They look quite stylish. So yeah, it was a little bit of in the GTI Club Sport I drove, I was kind of like, oh, yeah, it's kind of missing it. Seats are nice. You can get proper leather seats as well. I'm yet to experience that in the new facelift, but I have experienced that in sort of the pre-facelift car, and they're also great. This is sort of like, the seats are brilliant. I like the blue touches. It just brightens up the car, actually. And that's quite nice being inside. It's quite a nice airy place to be. Blue stitching down the side, really supportive. You can, yeah, I mean, I had some fun on some roads, and it was great. And there'll be plenty more content to come as well. I know a lot of subscribers who are getting these, and yeah, I hope to meet up with them, and also hope to share more with Volkswagen as well, sort of in the UK, and sort of obviously my channel's a bit international as well now, so I love speaking to you guys, whether you're over in Canada or in anywhere sort of like in Europe, or just everywhere across the globe. It's brilliant to interact with you all, and yeah, I'm excited. It's a global car. We got the infotainment as you can kind of play around with. I found it really responsive actually. This car, as you can see, has dynamic chassis control, and it has the special mode. So the performance pack comes as standard with the Black Edition. I liked it in special mode. I felt that it was just the perfect mode for me. It just did everything. It looked like engineers in the background had really, really defined that mode to work with its softer suspension. The steering feel felt great. Those larger paddles felt really, really good. That's pretty cool, actually. Those are even things I didn't know. You can change the view to whatever you kind of prefer and sort of set it up to your sort of bespoke nature, which again is pretty great and sort of fun to kind of go through too. And yeah, it's an exciting car to kind of see in 2024 for me, mainly because it doesn't have an electric or a hybrid system. It's just that 2-litre EA888 petrol engine, 333 horsepower in the Mark 8.5. Same as whether you get a normal one or a Black Edition. They're the same. You can actually do a few things like lap timers and stuff like that as well on this car. GPS lap timer, I should say. You've got a little bit of a lap timer too as well to kind of play with, sort of 0 to 60 sprints. It's got launch control if you want to play with that. It's got drift mode. It's got all sorts. Really, really fun car. And I believe in certain areas in Europe, and you can get sort of like performance tires as well with your car. So really, really endless of what you can do with your Mark 8.5 Golf R Black Edition. But please do let me know in the comments, just your thoughts on the car and what you think about it. What you think about this car in pure white as well. Is that the color to go for? You can get it pure white, Lapis blue, or Grenadilla black. And the Lapis blue and the pure white, you can option with a gloss black roof, which looks really good. Really, really special. Those are the only colours currently available for Mark 8.5 Golf R. However, I know that there's potential. I mean, they've introduced, in Europe anyway, this amazing matte grey colour for the T-Roc R. I hope that comes for the Golf R. That's what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. I think that's special. But yeah, listen to the sound of the car. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this walk around in sort of like 4K of this new Mark 8.5 Golf R Black Edition. Yeah, really, really special car, and I'm really blessed and grateful for your support. And yeah, thank you. Listen to this.